Good evening. How are we all? Hope everyone's doing well. Keep me out of mischief, all that type of thing. I myself, well, I'm doing well. So, we're back to Harry Potter. No, it's not Harry Potter, is it? Not Lego Harry Potter. It's Hogwarts Legacy. Just to confuse myself. So, what was that? Billywig High. What do we use Billywigs for? Anyway,
Dear Aunt Sallow, please do give her my best.
Sebastian. We're gonna do Sebastian's. Oh, I see. Did you see that? I saw that. It's a well. What do we have here? Fieldcroft Well. Now, can we? Nope. Not good enough to break in there. Did we check? Yeah, we checked that store out last night. That fog's rather annoying.
I'm well
Oh.
Aloha Mora.
He was yelling about being an intruder. Because I'm robbing the place doesn't mean I'm an intruder. Can't play the piano. Look at that big fat juicy chest. What we got in there? Robes that don't below level. I should check. Oh, it just says above level. On level 23, what's that? That's level 23, so that's on level. Why then are they so bad? Pale brown handle. Bonk. Door.
Revelio.
That's the castle. Did I see something? I did. That's what I saw. That yellow's a bit weird. It's a bit pale.
Revelio.
And to be honest, it dicks with my eyes. Like, the joys of being old. Not only do you forget crap, but you're not sure whether you're seeing crap too. It's like, huh? And then there's crap that you just don't see either. Like, Agenda. Okay.
Revelio.
So I've had tea, done dishes. That's like the third one I've got in this here, particularly. I kind of try and make it That's better. That there. Botanical silver leaf. Floral, blah, 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 dark grey silver. And that's not a gold one? Okay. Yeah. I try and, for whatever reason, the wand handles, it's like, yeah, right, we'll change that. We'll use that.
Revelio.
I wonder what they use all the hay for. We got cows or sheep. Or I saw a sheep over there, but for the only reason I thought this was the house. Not. Hmm. Where's Sebastian? Have I done something wrong? Hmm. Try that. Right. So that's definitely. There we go.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous.
Yeah.
I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
For some unknown reason,
This way.
at the start of that just then, my character sounded really pissed. Like, what?
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Lots of sunflowers.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
So you want me to go in first? You're not gonna go in and I can come in and you can introduce? No? Oh. I'll just barge in. Ah, there we go.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Doing that in front of a kid
What you've
isn't
done.
the smartest of things.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Guys. Might be better. My mic cord was all bloody tangled up. There's a chest on the map. I didn't see that. And something else. Right, you go have a moment, and I'll go and rob these people. How's that sound?
Revelio.
No, I'm not, because they've got a level 2 lock. Yeah. First time I've seen those guides turn up on the map.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Okay. Alright, speak to
That
Captain.
boy will fray my last nerve.
Dude.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
You don't say that in front of the patient.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian.
Speak
They
from
are
the
my
background,
stubborn
right,
brother's
crap.
children. Especially Sebastian.
That's a bit...
If you really want to be of
Okay.
help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
I feel
hope
the
you'll
old
remember
guy
what I've
knows more
said.
than what he's talking about.
Good day.
Or more about than what he's saying, should I say.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Oh, good.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Same with that. Sebastian. Okay.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse.
Since his brother or
It's as though
sister
he
died,
blames
right?
me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Wasn't the castle the other way?
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Where was she? That's a fair line. Fair distance.
How much longer are we expected to...
Revelio.
Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. A wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
What?
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Levioso.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
Hi. Is that the best
Bastard.
I will make you pay.
Yeah.
I won't rest until you're dead.
So who? There's one dude with a shield. Where's the other shield?
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Rather unwise coming back this
Who? Thank you.
Levioso.
You've made your
Right,
last
that's what we want.
mistake.
Yeah, okay.
One less human to worry about. Put me down!
So that didn't work.
You'll regret coming here. Such arrogance.
Expelliarmus.
There you are.
Ew.
Levioso.
No! Easily diverted.
So that didn't.
I won't rest until you're dead.
I confess, that was a bit more than I thought.
Revelio.
I tried to warn you.
When? I didn't hear you on me. You were like, yeah, let's go kill him. Come on, let's go. But nothing about oh crap, they're coming to kill us. Sebastian.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
That statue behind you wouldn't be a hint at all. Statue with no head. It looks like she's holding something there. You would assume maybe yeah, there's something missing from there.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio.
Where's that? Over there. Wish that bug would piss off.
Revelio. Compulso. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
Well, if we... Oh, they knew I was going to cheat, those buggers. That's a bit cheeky.
Revelio.
Got a broom? What the hell is that? Oh.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at Harry himself.
Oh, wait, that was
This well looks familiar.
very locked.
Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean?
Castle? I don't remember
When?
the castle.
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Hey, says, mate. Get out of the way. Do I need to turn my back so you can get in the door, mate? Really? You're kidding me? How do we fix that?
Glacius.
Still too close. Really? Yeah, that should be fine though. He's a great big bogey man.
Levioso. Confringo.
Let's see whether he's out of the door this time.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
What, this house?
Revelio.
There we go.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Seven, mate. You've
This well
got the
looks
step.
familiar.
Good job.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl
Right,
became a
you mentioned the
Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The
Dude.
keepers?
Yeah.
Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that?
Don't forget my bank account
The
number and
point
the
is, we
password.
both have good reason to search this house.
You want to
You
tell him?
for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone
Sure.
piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Accio. Depulso.
Huh, a stairwell.
A bed. A straw bed. That was the one I wanted. That's stupid.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
So was she like stealing chairs from school? My second week in the camp, more arrived each day. The muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. Ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. The fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost his child. I could not bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help as it would to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
What she got in the jars? Oops. Oops,
You're
I didn't know
not
I
to
could do
believe
that.
this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
You can? Hmm. You sure? I travelled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope, will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw a man leaving camp today, the one who reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair
Thanks.
enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
That's a candelabra. How are the keepers going to react to Sebastian? Sorry, I'm just wheeling all my mates through. Hope you don't mind.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Map?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
I understand that.
Anything helpful in the note?
Oh. Here is mud.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
We have?
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there.
That's
You
fair.
said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Wait. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Oh, okay. Haven't we done that though? I haven't done that. So we're gonna finish that. That's what you said. Right, what the hell is that? So it looks like we're gonna go to the room requirements. Okay. My life, sweet mandrake. It says collect. Chomp and cabbage. Shrivel fig. We don't have fertilizer. So, what, in theory, you need a couple of them. Oh, you've got a scarf that's an upgrade. You gotta wait for it to finish the animation. Uh-huh. Can't use it because I'm too low level. Ah. Yeah. So what's Bloxway? Focus potion. I was gonna say, didn't he expand it? Ah, that's not right. That's small. That's medium. So why can't I conjure that? What's... Oh, I don't have enough budget. That's a bit... odd. I suppose that means I can put down more brewing stations, yeah? 2 of 7 it says. Huh. Okay. What other quest do I need to do? Trumping Chasm Mandrake and Venomous Tentacular. Grow and harvest flaxweed. I've done that. So I've got to use the plants. Flying. That's a thunder brew. Acquire and use a thunder brew against an enemy. Right, we can do that too. Find into the cave. Goblin encampments. Jesus. Use a map with floating candles to find the treasure. Right. So let's go find some enemies and throw crap at them. So where's the nearest? There. Hey, go, Misty. Sorry, missing the chat. Yeah. So that's kind of what we were aiming to do. Oh, because I haven't picked up that Thunderbird. God, that's a knob. So let's go back and pick up that Thunder Brew. And then do that. While we're here, we'll put some on. I had tentacular, didn't I? Yeah, 6. So I've got enough of those guys. Downstairs is that way. What do I do on this? I think there's a invisibility quest. Probably a focus quest. Just in case. I didn't know. Ah. Right, now let's go raid that camp. World map. Boy, the loading. There was another, there it is. We'll get a bit closer.
Revelio.
Lockpick practice? Yes.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
No, I don't think there's anything in here, is there? No, it's not. That's both doors too. Oh well. Get out. That's it.
Revelio.
Don't miss the cow. Or Mrs. Cow. That not their camp just there? We'll pick up this port station first.
Revelio.
Oh, they're wolves. Wolves. Oh, sorry.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a Grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion.
I
I
just
suggest
one
finding
broom.
somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe. Careful. Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well. Hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold, doesn't get me first.
If I remember, I'll bring you one back.
Revelio.
How does that sound? A merchant. Oh, we ran past this place last night, didn't we? Yeah. So, just to make things difficult, there's nothing here. There's no invisibility potion there. I want to keep that dart. It's got a...
That's been a pleasure.
one less human to worry about.
Right. So Thunder Brute and then the 3. Plants. Wait. What was I? Hang on.
Won't get away with that. This is sad.
Right.
I'm ripping and dying, are we?
You'll pay for that hideousness. You and utterly.
Yes.
What do you think? I hate
Accio.
I should have been your death.
Meditations is not for... How nice of you. You will regret coming.
Confringo.
Here.
Levioso. Incendio.
Is that either?
I will make you
that one.
pay.
No, I'm supposed to go.
Levioso.
Why don't you come up here?
Because that was 1 and 2, wasn't it?
Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Fringo.
I won't rest.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
What?
How did you do that? No!
Incendio. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Depulso.
I won't rest.
Incendio.
You're not very good at this, are you?
Oh, we got a couple more, haven't we?
Oh,
Bringing you.
Depulso. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso.
who do you think you are? No!
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I won't rest until
We want one of them.
Both camps cleared. Alan Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
So I did that. Right. Right. Look up Professor Garlic. Professor Sharp. I think that was
Revelio.
there's a wolf there somewhere that got eaten. I didn't see all that in there.
Lumos.
A fair bit of chicken there.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio.
So I wonder whether that's what they were looking for.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
That's the way out. Is that the way in? The ladder, right?
Lumos. Incendio.
One.
Revelio. That wasn't so difficult.
So it is more than two, eh? The one last time I must have missed one.
Revelio.
So what's that? Oh, that's the fourth one, isn't it? Ah.
Revelio.
Yep.
Revelio.
Right, so that's the anchor. What's that? Got to be on the outside. But it's not on the outside either.
Revelio.
It's the first time I've noticed that. The stuff on the map.
Revelio. Revelio. Glacius. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Yay!
Everything's all right now. Lumos.
They're cool looking ones, or is it
Revelio.
just...
Lumos.
So you're a green one. You're a green one.
Revelio. Lumos.
You're a grey one. I reckon I just got a
Glacius.
grey one.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Doesn't say. Yeah, so that looks like a green and a grey, right? Cool, cool, cool. Jesus, cat. And they're like,
Revelio.
agree with me.
I should investigate.
Other Emperor.
Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Incendio.
Hey,
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
I was looking for. Wait. Woo.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
That's what I was after.
Revelio. Glacis.
Jesus.
Revelio.
Okay. That's that one. What was this one?
Revelio.
So what lives
Rally
here?
behind strength.
There's a dude sneaking right up behind me. Yeah. Mooncalf, right.
Go wrong. It's when minds stand behind
Revelio.
castles fall. Someone's going. What? I heard something.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Where'd it go?
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
So where are all the mooncalves? Oh, I suppose it's not nighttime. What's wrong, Cat? You just want to stand there and scare the crap out of me or what?
Revelio.
Yeah, hang on. Let me have a go at this unicorn first.
Revelio. Places.
What? Why couldn't I?
Revelio.
Is that because I'm invisible?
Places. Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio. Glaciers.
Oi!
I'll look after you.
Right. So we are supposed to be going back to Hogwarts. Let's drop these guys off before we do that. I'll just feed this cat. I'll be back in a sec.
I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. 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 Hello, Deke. I have some questions for you.
What do you need to know?
Will all of my beasts produce magical materials?
Only a happy beast will produce such materials. Simply feeding your beast or groom.
How should I collect? What uses do... Thank you. I'll get back to collecting materials.
Wonderful. Good luck.
Revelio. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
Revelio. Revelio. I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just... Plants, please.
Flipendo! Flipendo! Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
too. A dash of powder vaseline, I think.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have... On Diffindo, I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
Diffindo.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Depulso.
That's the last time I have a potion idea.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
knowledgeable.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Oh.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
So what happens if he's the equivalent to a gun runner then? In the Wizarding World.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
They must offer you a position of divination, Professor Hogwarts, blah, blah, blah. We're thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Okay. Cool.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
I hope Adelaide's uncle... Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Yep.
Descender. Excellent. I
Wait.
think you have it.
That's one of three. Why do I feel that that's... Oh, it is. scam. Damn. If the email can be shipped, pretty sure that's what it's from. It's phishing, isn't it? I'm 100% not Kate Osborne. Isn't that Ozzy Osbourne's wife? Oh, it's not spam, it's a scam. Scam. Yeah, interesting. So I'm expecting my why I even looked, I'm expecting my Steam Deck. The Steam Deck became available last week, I think it was, here in Australia. So I've never, because like they were charging an arm and a leg through the third-party sellers. So like a what was it, 512? I think it was the normal screen, not the OLED. The 512s were like $1,000. Like you bugger that. Anyway, I nearly picked up a special edition, but like they were sold out within 3 minutes. Anyway, I picked up a 1 terabyte one. So I thought it might have been them sending out a notification, but that's definitely not what's going on. Do I speak to Sebastian? Right, then astronomy class is the next. And then we'll go see Natty. And then Sebastian. Way.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
He's still talking about that. God.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Thanks.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
He just rolls in like, g'day.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Milky Way.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
Why am I cold? I've got gloves, and
Dismissed.
hat and scarf, and
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit.
these guys are
Nice
back
to see
early.
you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't
I thought
have
it's
your
normally
own
about 10
telescope?
o'clock these guys gonna.
I have a spare one you could borrow
Yeah.
for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Rather cryptic.
I'll
Oh,
get that
there.
bit. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? A dog, isn't it?
Defender!
Huh?
Expelliarmus!
That one.
Incendio!
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
New hat. Okay, we need to get that. That's a better one. Ah, I see. That's why. It's a big difference in level.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let...
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Where's down there?
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself.
2 seconds.
And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Ah, I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything.
No.
But are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it.
Revelio.
Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the class.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. A little foreboding.
It's a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
That's only a bit of dust to me. From pointy hat to top hat. Yes.
More cobwebs.
Incendio.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school. I mean,
Give me 2 seconds, mate. Gonna.
Revelio.
Wait. That's a jeep. I thought, sure, I'll just fly back up there. Nope. Sorry about that. Now what are we doing?
Revelio. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
That not it?
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Right. Since it's such a lovely foggy night, I'm going to go make a cup of tea and feed this cat. So I'll be a couple of minutes. So if you need to go for a leak, you need to go and get something to eat. Now's the time to do it.
What a
Be a
view.
couple of minutes.
Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here.
I close this window door thing. Pardon me. Here we go. Everyone get something to eat, something to drink, go for a slash, all that. Wow, that hot water is like, that boiling water is like really hot. Who would have thought? Next. Next was Natty, wasn't it? Why did you go brown nose somewhere else? A lemon mandarin cake. All dried out. Good taste, right? It's just dry as all heck. Wow. That's the sugar one.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe. But if it can't see, all I need is an...
Well, as it happens, I have what you need. Here. Not sure it'll help you, though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are.
Yeah, but
I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful, too. No grim is going to get me. Thanks to you, kind child.
Reading newspapers.
I must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude for your thoughtfulness.
Thanks.
Revelio.
I'm always giving them dull tasks.
I'll give these guys a
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Protego.
Defendo. Glacius. Incendio.
What's that?
Descendo. Fringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Slow. Someone get me down.
Glacius. Defendo.
He could deal a bigger blow.
Incendio.
No!
Accio.
No one hides from me.
Confringo.
Watch you like a string. Shall we finish?
Expelliarmus.
Oh, I thought the chicken man had turned
One
back.
less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Alohomora.
Alright, tea caking. What we got?
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Not gonna eat it. Too much effort to shave it. But...
Revelio. This place has seen better days.
Oh, that place is going to be a little place. You know that cat would have eaten that puff's game. Thinking around like that.
Revelio.
Over here, quietly.
Stand in the middle of the road, Natty.
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Eat some bagos up.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it.
No, bedtime.
First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible.
And good night
Harlow is
to
here
all of
after
you.
all.
Love ya. Not the icing.
Revelio.
Oh, see, that's gonna broomstick. That works better. Eggs. I've like said it like 16 bloody times. No, really. Like 5 times since I started streaming. I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's just
I
been
wonder
crap.
what that does. Well, that... Perhaps something with a bit more...
Descendo! Defendo! Glacius! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Flipendo!
I got the pop. Alright.
Depulso! That did it. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Whoa. Levioso! Accio! Descendo!
Thanks.
Depulso! Levioso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
Okay, this camera.
Revelio! I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio!
No, apparently not.
Dead end. Must be another way in. Levioso! Accio! That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio! Depulso! Accio!
Thank you.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
That's my door. That was me, Nanny. Can't believe I've written this down. But morons, they're moon mines. Push the gate open. Don't blast it. Very cool.
Levioso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
About there-ish. Ah, maybe I need to get on. No.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Ah.
Levioso!
Nice, I didn't think that was going to let me do that.
Revelio.
Wasn't there 2 chests? Wait a minute.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside.
More cup of tea for that then.
We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear
Why do you sound like you're crying, Daddy? What's going on?
Yeah, restrain the beast.
Shit. That's a hippogriff. It's not a troll.
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio!
Maybe that's what
I
you've
hope
been
Natty
staring
stays
at.
out of trouble.
Natty, of course she's not going to... What are you talking about?
Revelio.
So pull that out and then do what with it? Aha.
Accio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not from there then. Ah.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Not the safest place to sneak into.
And when did I set my...
Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do, but anyway.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
That works. He said that didn't. Well, from that height, down it.
Revelio.
Is that inside? Empty?
Revelio.
Confringo!
Descender.
Tiger!
Depulso.
No! Clumsy Confringo!
Insane.
Did I hurt you? Reductor!
Revelio.
Ah! What? I was even short of pulled on the other guy. Definitely would have bounced there.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
I would say that I am jealous. I'll be off to the tavern after this.
Petrificus totalis.
Your lunchbox.
Ah, but a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few galleons.
What was that? Running home! Marvelous strike!
Incendio. Descendo.
What have you done?
Doesn't look
Hang
like.
on!
That
Expelliarmus.
No!
Accio.
No!
Levioso.
Gah!
Defendo. Descendo.
I wonder why the
Aloha Mora.
backstabbed him. Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis.
Revelio.
I wonder why that didn't work then. I was obviously close enough because he bloody heard me there, so.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
What? 2 chances of me coming back for that, but with level 2.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Descendo!
Look alive!
Why can't this again?
Levioso!
Depulso!
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy
Oh, that's
this. Not so tough now, are ya?
Defendo! Incendio! Defense!
Incendio!
Glacius!
Feel the burning since Confringo!
Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Levioso!
Depulso!
You after the coldest... You'll feel that tomorrow.
Accio! Levioso! Confringo! The beasts are safer now.
Why do you say that? We haven't found Natty.
Aloha Mora.
It's because those 2 are dead. We go there.
Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Measles. That's what I was looking for.
Everything's all right now. Flipendo.
Yep. Finding the creature then.
Revelio.
That's a golden niffler. We've got gear. From tartan to embroidered. Goes with the top hat really well.
Revelio.
Wife said to me apparently they're doing the Cursed Child movie. I think she said it's a movie. I'd heard that they're doing a remaking the movies of the TV show. But yeah, I hadn't heard anything about the Cursed Child. The Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon. Coming on my stash, it's yours if I mysteriously disappear. That lie cheated us out of what was ours, so I took what I couldn't hit it here. 20 damn years treated no better than a fool who been 2 blasted weeks. I mean, I read the screenplay and it was a screenplay. It was weird. But then, trying to compare it to anything else, Harry Potter stuff's a bit weird anyway, you know?
It's alright. There we
It's all
go.
make-believe. I suppose is a better way to say it. We're gonna let the... What about the other one?
There you are.
Yeah, what about him?
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry.
Do thou. Ah. Cool. That didn't look too bad.
Ho! Ho!
Don't go faster.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Can you land on it? Come on. Nah, what? Come on. Ah, that's wrong. Dive bomb. Who needs Flight Simulator? I mean, this actually works compared to
This is amazing!
Flight Simulator 24, you know? At the moment,
It's
anyway.
incredible, isn't it?
I'll wait for a while until they get all the bugs and that out of it, I think. I don't think the teacher's gonna kick our ass for being outside all night. Being that it's now daytime, we can't sneak in. I'd rather the chestnut one than the white one. Do I get to pick?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
That's what we want.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
How do I equip a different hippogriff? Huh. That would be where you would if you could, but you can't, so you won't. Or is that because I'm sitting on it? Let's check that one more time. Aha. Yeah, that's more of a... Well, the chestnut one I reckon looked better.
Away! Time to go a little quicker.
No.
Revelio.
Those kites look pretty cool.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price.
Yeah.
My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
Oh no.
Aloha,
Help.
Mora.
Catherine Haggerty is coming to break in. What are we going to do? Oh no. So is Catherine Haggerty just me in disguise, or me wearing my top hat and shit breaking into people's houses?
Revelio.
Catherine, you in here? Hello? You in this chest? No. What about under this money? No, you're not under the money. You're in this chest. No. What about in here? In here? No. All clear. Good thing she's not in there, eh? Better put this on safekeeping. It doesn't look bad. What is it? Draconic long coat, eh? Good. Better looking at. Very stylish. Alright. I suppose in theory, if you're going matching, you should realise there's no pants gear slot. Very leprechaun.
You are here. Good.
What do you think of my coat?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband. What will I do?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He
Oh.
killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Acting lessons, maybe?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
May I ask you something, Mrs. Bickle?
I'll answer what I can.
We'll find your son,
Okay.
Mrs. Bickle.
Thank
It's a bit
you.
weird that I could ask again.
What am I going to do?
Sit tight, we'll bring back his woolen jumper too.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle.
Revelio.
He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
So the husband's definitely dead then.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hypocrites cannot see. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need.
Revelio.
We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
That was a sheep.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Glad you saw that, Natty. I missed that completely.
Revelio.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right.
If he's
Men
being
like
followed,
Harlow
that would
not
make him
think
being
twice about
chased.
killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
If he's being chased, yes, he'd be running.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
Defendo! Descendo! Glacius!
Defend!
Incendio!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio! Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
Aha.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Revelio.
Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw.
I would have said leverage, but if his old man's
I hope
dead...
he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
And he's got far better eyes than what I have. Huh. Okay, that was easy. Strangely enough.
Revelio.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
How can
You
she
can see
see?
Thestrals too.
Thanks.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Any cool coloured ones?
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and
green
I
one.
felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago
Aga.
in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
Revelio. You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
And Harry, I want that green Thestra. Aga, Harry. Marked on the map. No.
Glacius!
Gotcha. There we go. So where'd you go, Hattie? Oh. Cool.
Revelio.
Potato! You there! I see. Incendio!
You know.
Accio! Confringo! You will not survive this fight! Incendio! What are you doing?
Descendo! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio!
More of these mates or what? What's going on? Right, Hattie, so...
Descendo!
Someone messing about.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Petrificus Totem!
Defendo! Revelio! Descendo! Glacius! Defendo! Revelio!
Yep.
Revelio!
It's bigger on the
I did
inside.
not expect this tent to be so large on the inside.
Hmm.
That complicates things a little. Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
Revelio!
That stairs in the joint. How do I get over there, Hattie? Go. Who's not working impaired?
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him.
Petrificus Totalis! Revelio.
Where'd Hattie go? Right, she's back. The hell? Look like a dirty great muzzy. Right, let's get the loot first then.
Revelio.
Where's the door at? So we have to get in here and get these without getting caught. They're everywhere.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Shh, Archie.
Petrificus totalis.
Help, can someone help me?
Revelio.
Jeez, how big is this joint? No, Archie does not. Be a good little boy and be quiet. That's down. Huh, up here?
Revelio.
Ah. Oh, Archie. Stop before I leave and let them leave. Have you?
Revelio. Archie. Archie Bickle.
Archie
Your mother
Bickle,
sent
he's
us
in
to
a
find
pickle.
you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
We need to get this open.
We will. Once I've collected all the loot.
Aloha, Mora.
called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back. Revelio.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Yeah.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Right. It's 10:30 here at the moment. So, I'm gonna save. Tomorrow should be, in theory, I should be able to get on earlier. I've got to drop the kids off and all that type of stuff. I don't think I've got any major stuff to do. So, fingers crossed, get that done, do a little bit of exercise, and we should be right to go. So, yeah, grab the follow, get the notification. We tweeted out, I tweeted out, when going live. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for all the new follows. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow. All right, everyone, have a good night. Toodles.